This meeting is being recorded.
You can start,
That's great.
Anish. I will switch off my video. You can start.
Yep.
I'll put you on spotlight.
Namaste, good morning, and a warm greetings to every one of you. Welcome to the online launch event of the book, the Shloka Book by Vidya Shree, which we have been waiting for. This is a great milestone for the Ideator Vidya Shree as well as the mindful motherhood. I am Anish Dutta, brother of Vidya Shree, the MC for this wonderful event. On behalf of the Mindful Motherhood, I take immense pleasure in welcoming our guests, the publishing partners, all the energetic students and parents of Mindful Motherhood program, and of course, the book author and ideator Vidya Shree, her family, and all my dear friends. Before we begin, I would request everyone to kindly enable your videos but mute yourself, or it's basically to avoid any sort of disturbance or background noise. So before that, yeah, and just in case if anybody wants to ask any sort of questions related to the video, related to the event or the book, kindly put the questions in the chat box. The chat box is enabled for everyone, so we are going to pick them at the end.
Anish, just a small thing to interrupt. Sorry. We can all switch off our videos. Only when required, we will switch it on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you, everyone. Yeah, let me brief you about this event. As you all know, we will be witnessing the launch of the Shloka book. That is the main part. Our guests will be sharing some insight about our culture and its importance, impact of the books to our younger generation, and how to impart good values and habits to kids from a very young age. Hence, stay with me till the end and enjoy the event. As per our tradition, let us begin the event with an invocation by Shriya, followed by Samarth. I would like to call upon Shriya B, a student of Samskaara Plus program, and Samarth, son of Vidya Shree, and also a student of Samskaara Plus program, for the invocation. Over to you, Shriya.
Udakaratmodakam tada vimukti sadakam kaladaravratam sakam vilasi lokarakshakam anayakaikanayakam vinashite padaityakam natashubhashunashakam namami tam vinayakam Nate tarati bhikaram navodhitarkabhaswaram namatsurari nirjaram natadikapaduddaram sureshwaram nidhishwaram gajeshwaram ganeshwaram maheshwaram tamashraye parasparam nirantaram Samastalokashankaram nirastadaityakunjaram taretarodaram varam vare bhavatramaksharam kripakaram shamakaram mudakaram yashaskaram manaskaram namaskrutam namaskaromi bhaswaram
Thank you, Shriya. Thank you, Shriya. Continue.
Akinchanaartimarjanam chirantanokti-bhajanam Purari-purvanandanam Surari-garvacharvanam Akinchanaartimarjanam chirantanokti-bhajanam Purari-purvanandanam Surari-garvacharvanam Prapanchanashabhishanam Dhananjayadibhushanam Kapola भजे पुराणवारणम् भजे पुराणवारणम् नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनः तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनः तमेकदन्तमेवितं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम् चिन्तयामि सन्ततम् महागणेश पञ्चरत्नमादरेण योन्वहं प्रजल्पति प्रभातके इति स्मरन् गणेश्वरम् अरोगतामदोषतं सुसाहितीं सुपुत्रतं समाहिताय अष्टभूतिमभ्युपैति सोचिरत्.
Thank you, Shriya and Samarth. Your voice was so soothing, and this was indeed a great start for this event. This is the time for me to introduce our guests who are here for the book launch. So I would like to welcome Vidya, Shree, and request her to introduce our guest of honor, Shri Prabhakar Sir. Over to you, Vidya.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Anish. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome you, sir. Prabhakar Sir is a Sanskrit scholar. He retired as additional director in the Department of Collegiate Education, Bangalore. He served in different capacities in the Department of Collegiate Education and proved himself as a successful administrator. He is an efficient teacher and a very good orator. He got retired as an additional director. He has given several discourses and lectures. He keeps himself busy in touring and giving discourses. He is a simpleton, follows minimalism in his life. We will get to see he and his better half conversing in Sanskrit in his day-to-day life. He is very actively involved in religious activities. It will actually take hours together for me to give an introduction about him. This is just a very small, brief introduction. We are very, very happy and honored to welcome you, sir. Thank you very much for accepting this invite.
Welcome, sir, and welcome, ma'am. Next, I request Aditi to introduce our guest, Srimati M R Shobha.
Yes,
Over to you, Aditi.
thank you. Good morning. Introduction about Shobha M R. SMT M R Shobha has studied BCom, MBA and LLB after working MNC for 24 years as HR, management representative and several other profiles. 5 years back, she passionately started Austin Kids in Tumkur. She gives lot of prominence to our culture and values and wishes to impact all of these to kids from a very tender age. Her dream is to build a school by inculcating Gurukula culture. She now completely involves herself in all school activities and closely works with her employees to constantly improve her systems. She recently received National Level Women's Achiever Award, Gold Medal, and Gold Medal aspirant for her LLB degree too. Learned from her childhood experiences, she also provides free education to needy children. She wishes to inculcate the Shloka book in her school curriculum for coming academic year, and we are so grateful and happy for that. She is a constant learner. There is a lot to learn from you, ma'am. I heartily welcome you to launch this event.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
I request Kritika to introduce our guest of gathering, Sajani. Over to you, Kritika.
Thank you, sir. Sajani Prashanth is a mother of a 2-year-old. She is a software engineer by profession and a parenting educator by passion. She is certified in child physiology, pursuing diploma in Montessori, and is a storytelling podcaster. She owns a small business named Whole Brain India, through which education materials are being sold. I welcome her wholeheartedly on behalf of Mindful Motherhood.
Welcome, ma'am.
Sajani, you're on mute, Sajani.
Okay. Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Kritika. That was a lovely introduction, and thank you, Anish.
Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to welcome Ms. Niharika, who is the director of Pharaoh's Books Private Limited, and Mr. Mahib Bhatia, who is the overseas manager at Pharaoh's Books Publication. A warm welcome to you all, and a warm welcome to all the dignitaries and everyone gathered over here. It's time for all of us to hear from our guests. To begin with, Prabhakar Sir, we would like to know from you about the importance of a culture and Samskaara for the kids of this generation.
सुरा सेवित पाद पंकजा करे विराजत कमनीय पुस्तका विरंचि पत्नी कमलासन स्थिता सरस्वती नृत्यतु वाचि मे सदा श्री गणेश शारदा गुरुभ्यो नमः। अयि भोः भारतीयाः शिक्षणप्रेमिणः, अद्य दिनम् अत्यन्तं शुभदिनम् इति अहं भावयामि। प्रथमं कारणमस्ति अद्य एकादशी अस्ति। द्वितीयं कारणमस्ति सूर्य आराधनाय माघमासः इदानीम्। अपरं कारणमस्ति अद्य शनिवासरः इति। शनिवासरे विष्णोः अर्चनं, श्वः रविवासरे सूर्यनारायणस्य अर्चनम्, एकादश्यां सर्वेषां देवानाम् उपासनम् एवं भवति। एतस्मिन् पवित्रदिने अत्र मैसूर नगरे मान्य रघुत्तमवर्यस्य निवासे भगिन्याः विद्याश्रियः यद्यत् शैक्षणिक कैङ्कर्यमस्ति तद्विषये किञ्चित् वक्तुम् अयं महान् सुअवसरः, उत्तम अवकाशः प्राप्तः। सर्वेषां कृते ज्ञायते इति मन्ये सामान्यतः। एवं सत्यपि मध्ये कदाचित् अहं कर्णाटकभाषा एवञ्च आङ्ग्लभाषा किञ्चित् वदामि। It is a great opportunity to meet all of you through this electronic media. यद्यपि वयं दूरे स्मः, मनसा समीपे स्मः। यतोहि मनः नाम तत् सर्वदा प्रसरति। तस्य वेगः कियान्, what is the velocity speed of mind, you cannot gauge or arrange. तथा अस्माकम् अवकाशः अस्ति। विद्याश्री मनसि एक विशिष्ट चिन्तनं जातं। किं चिन्तनं? तस्यैव बालौ बालाः सन्ति, पुत्राः। अन्येषाम् अपि पुत्राः पुत्र्यः भवन्ति। सर्वेपि स्वकीय तृतीये वयसि, at the third age year, they will enter the schools or balwadis or kindergartens. तर्हि प्रथमं किं वक्तव्यं? What is to be uttered through our tongues? If you make a survey, everybody says, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, they will say in English. Everybody says, claps. Oh, my son and grandson is speaking in English. But we should have an intervention. We should have an introspection. ಭಾರತ ದೇಶ ಅಸ್ಮಾನ್ ಸರ್ವಾನ್, ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಕೇವಲ ಮಾಂಸ ಹಾಗೆ ಮೂಳೆ ರಕ್ತ ಇದರಿಂದ ತುಂಬಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ 4 ಪಾದಗಳ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ತರದ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕರೆದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಊಟ ತಿಂಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, ನಾವು ಊಟ ತಿಂಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನೋ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಅಂತ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ನಾವೇನೋ ಮನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಋಷಿಮನಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಶೃಣ್ವಂತು ಸರ್ವೇ ಅಮೃತಸ್ಯ ಪುತ್ರಾಹ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಮನುಷ್ಯಾಹ ನ ಪರಂತು ಅಮೃತತ್ವಸ್ಯ ಪುತ್ರ. ಅಮೃತತ್ವದ ಮಕ್ಕಳರು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಿ 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 ಕೇಳಿ. ನಾವು ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾದನ್ನ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾದಂತಹ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪುತ್ರರು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಎಂತ ಪುತ್ರರು? ಅಮೃತತ್ವದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿರ. ನಾನು ಸಿನ್ನರ್, ನಾನೊಬ್ಬ ಪಾಪಿಷ್ಠ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಕರೀಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಪಯಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಅಮೃತತ್ವದ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು? ಹಾಯ್ದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಭಾಷೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು? ವಿದ್ಯಾಶ್ರೀ ಅದನ್ನು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದದ್ದೇನೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು. ಕಸ್ಮಿನ್ ಸಮಯ ಯಾವಾಗ? ಹಾಯ್ದ್ಮೇಲೆ when they go to the schools or kindergartens? No. At the very moment they will get up from their beds. ಕರಾಗ್ರೆ ವಸತೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಕರಮಧ್ಯೆ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಕರಮೂಲೆ ಸ್ಥಿತಾ ಗೌರಿ ಪ್ರಭಾತೆ ಕರದರ್ಶನಂ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯ ತುದಿ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ, ಮಧ್ಯ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ, ತುದಿ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರಿ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಮಹೇಶ್ವರು ತ್ರಿಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳ ಪತ್ನಿಯರೇ ನನ್ನ ಕೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಭಾವನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೋ ಅವನು ಆ ದಿವಸ ಈ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತ್ರಿಮೂರ್ತಿಗಳ ಮಡದಿಯರೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನನ್ ಕೈ ಪವಿತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಅನಂತರ ಸಮುದ್ರ ವಸನೆ ದೇವಿ ಪರ್ವತಸ್ಥನ ಮಂಡಲೆ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಪತ್ನಿ ನಮಸ್ತುಭ್ಯಂ ಪಾದಸ್ಪರ್ಶಂ ಕ್ಷಮಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಲಿಡದ ಹೊರತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮಾಡದ ಹೊರತು ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿಯ ಗರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 9 ತಿಂಗಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು 2-3 ತಿಂಗಳು ಅವಳು ನನಗೆ ಹಾಲು ಕುಡಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲದಂತ ನಾನು ಸಾಯೋವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಆಶ್ರಯಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಭೂಮಿಯಿಂದ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನವಾಗುವಂತಹ ಆಹಾರವನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಸೇವಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಆಗ ಭೂತಾಯಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವಳೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮೊದಲು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾರ್ಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. there is no other alternative. So I will bow down my pranams to Bhudevi. Then ಮಾತೃದೇವೋ ಭವ, ಪಿತೃದೇವೋ ಭವ, ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ದೇವೋ ಭವ, ಏವಮೇವ ಶಯನ ಪರ್ಯಂತಮಪಿ ಇದಂ ಜೀವನಂ ಕೇವಲಂ ಭೌತಿಕ ಜೀವನಂ ಇತಿ ಮಾಮನ್ಯತಾಂ ಯಜ್ಞಮಯ ಜೀವನಂ. ನಾವು ಬೆಳಗಿಂದ ಎದ್ದು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಮಲಗುವವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಜ್ಞಮಯವಾದ ದಿನ. ಇಡೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಬದುಕಿರ್ತಿರೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಯಜ್ಞಮಯವಾದಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತದೃಷ್ಟ್ಯ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಓವರ್ ದಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್? 26 letters. But Sanskrit is having 48 letters. My teacher used to teach me history. Then he used to quote Panini Acharya. How did he spell Panini? Panini wrote Ashtadhyayi. We used to laugh at him because he doesn't know Sanskrit. At least do not Sanskrit to utter the names properly. He should have been trained, but he was not trained. He was Panini. Acharya was Panini. Panini wrote Ashtadhyayi. Take a very simple example. Rama. How do you spell Rama or Rama even? Is that Rama or Rama? Not known. So English is having its own limitations. Sanskrit is a broad concepted language, just not as if someone speaks, but it is a Deva Bhasha. It is Rishi Bhasha. It is Muni Bhasha, Sangeeta Bhasha, Griha Bhasha, Sarva Vitha Chintanam Tatra Pravartate. Alli nodi, Rama anta ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ರಾ ದೀರ್ಘ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರಮ ಅಂತ ಓದ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದ ವಿಶೇಷ. ಮತ್ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಇದೆ. ಆ 48 ಅಕ್ಷರ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನೋ ಅಷ್ಟದ್ದು ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಬೆಳಗಾಗಿ ಎತ್ ಕೂಡ್ಲೆ ನಾಲ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಚರ 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 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಡೀ ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ನಾವು ಚಟ್ನಿಯನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ರುಚಿಯಾಗಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇಡೀ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳು ಚಕ 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 ದೇವ ಭಾಷೆ ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ಆಗ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ದೈವಿ ಸ್ವರೂಪ. ಹೌದು ಹೌದು ಹೌದು, ಋಷಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ನಾಲ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದ ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳು ಎದ್ದು ಕೂಡಲೇ ಪಟ ಪಟ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೋ ಅವನು ಇನ್ ಯಾವ ಭಾಷೆಯ ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳನ್ನ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬಲ್ಲ. ಆ ದಿನಪೂರ್ತಿ ಒಂದು ದೈವಿ ದಿನ, ಯಜ್ಞಮಯ ದಿನ, ಸಾರ್ಥಕ ದಿನ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ದೇವಭಾಷೆ ಅವನ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಬಂತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಶ್ರೀಯವರು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೆಳಗಿಂದ ರಾತ್ರಿವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಕಲಾಪಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ 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 ಮಾಡ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದಾರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Say, if we sit to take our food, then what should be done? Annapurne, Sadapurne, Shankara Pranavallabhe, Jnana That means to say, this is not just food to fill my belly or stomach, but this is actually Annapurna. Annapurna. Annam yadasti tat parabrahman. Annam brahmeti vyajana. Taittiriya Upanishad says. Anna means it is Brahma. Anna Brahma. Udupi, Pandrapura you are having, it is called as Anna Brahma Kshetra. So, Annapurne Sadapurne. Ramaskandam Hanumantam Vainateyam Rukodaram. Shayane Yasmare Nityam Duswapnam Tasya Nashyati. Hanumat Smaranam. Rukodarasya Smaranam. ವೈನತೆಯ ಗರುಡಸ್ಯ ಸ್ಮರಣಂ ಯದಿ ಕ್ರಿಯತೆ ಚೇತ್ ರಾತ್ರೌ ದುಸ್ವಪ್ನಃ ನ ಭವತಿ ತಸ್ಯ ಸುಖ ನಿದ್ರಾ ಭವತಿ ಸುಖ ಶಯನಂ ಭವತಿ ತದಾ ಪ್ರಭಾತೆ ನವನವ ಉತ್ಸಾಹಃ ನವನವ ಚೈತನ್ಯಂ ಏವಂ ಭವತಿ. ಅಂತಹ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಉತ್ತಮ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಗ್ರಹ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧವಾದಂತಹ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸಿದ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರೆ. ಆದರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಸೌಕರ್ಯ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಅವರು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲಿಪಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ದೇವನಾಗರಿ ಲಿಪಿಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗಲೇ ಸರಿಯಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಚೀನರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷಿನ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲಿಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಚಿಹ್ನೆಯನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ NI ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀ ಅಂತನೂ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ನೀ ಅಂತನೂ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಪಾಣಿ ನೀ ಅಂತ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಾಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಎನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾ ಅಂತ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಥರದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಇದನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಇಂತಹ ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು ಬರಲಿ. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೋ ಅವರು ಇದನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ದಿನಚರಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಗಿಂತ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತವಾದ ದಿನ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಆಸ್ಪಿಷಿಯಸ್ ಡೇ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್. ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕಲಿತಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಸತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಕಲಿಯೋದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಉದಾರತೆ ನಮಗಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ನಿಜವಾಗಿ ಕೂಡ ಯಾರೇ ಕಿರಿಯರಿಂದಲಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಒಳ್ಳೇದನ್ನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಅಥವಾ ಮೊದಲೇ ನಾವು ಮೇಲ್ಪಂಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ಥಾನದಿಂದ ರಾತ್ರಿವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಜ್ಞಮಯಂ ಇದಂ ದಿನಂ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸದ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ತುಂಬಾ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ನಾನೇನು ತಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾಶ್ರೀ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತಹ ಅವರ ಪತಿವರಿಯರು, ಅವರ ಮನೆಯ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರು, ಹಿತೈಷಿಗಳಂತಹ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ, ಪ್ರಕಾಶನ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ನಿಜವಾಗಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಒಂದು ವಿಳಾಸವನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಪಾಂಡವ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲೋನಿ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಂಡವರ ಹೆಸರಿದೆ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ, ಹಂಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರವಾಗಿ ಪಾಂಡವರು ಏನು ಧರ್ಮದ ರಕ್ಷಕರು ಅಂತಿದ್ರೋ ಆ ಥರದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ವದಾ ತ್ರಿಕರಣ ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಶುಭಾಶಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಓಂ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts with us. This was really informative. Thanks for explaining the core values and moral of reciting Sanskrit shlokas. And we are truly honored to have you here, and you inspire all of us to learn and practice conversing in Sanskrit in our day-to-day life. Thank you, sir, again. Next, I would request Srimati Sajani to give us some more insight about why books has to be introduced to kids at a very young age. What is the core, what do you call, the importance of introducing books to the kids?
First of all, I would like to thank all of you and Vidya for having me here. I'm truly privileged to be part of this event today. That's the beauty of the entire parenting community, isn't it? We all are working towards the same goal profoundly without any prejudice, right? So straight into topic, we all try to teach our children about unseen dinosaurs. Yeah, I'm talking about the younger children. And we read books about monsters and fairy tales, which doesn't even exist. Yeah. So can we be a little more mindful about connecting our children to human culture? Say before in olden days, not too old where the Gurukula system existed, but later part of it, children were sent to school after 6 years before this kindergarten and all of this came. Yeah. Why is it so? Because nobody knew what to teach children below 6 years, 0 to 6 years. But we need to remember that between 0 to 6 years is where a child's brain is developing. That is where a child's speech is developing, cognitive skills, fine motor skills, gross motor skills. So all of these is developing between 0 to 6. And people are thinking that they're not giving much of importance to a child between 0 to 6. Now, whatever a child learns between 0 to 6 years is what a human being, later he becomes as a man or in later part of his life. But we are tending to ignore that precious part of that childhood. Say, for example, how is a child walking or able to talk? A child usually, as soon as a child is born, he is seeing everything around him. People are walking with their legs. Parents are talking. So that is where he's trying to pick up each and every skills from the immediate environment. Now, suppose you are not introducing any books to a child until 6 years. Okay. And what if you're expecting a 6-year-old, again, you tell that, okay, now you're ready to go to school, open your books and read. Will the child be able to get interest in that particular area? Do we think so? Not really, isn't it? But when you introduce a book to a child right from birth, I'm saying it again, right from birth. Yes. Start reading books right from the birth. You get a lot of board books, visual stimulation books are there. Not about those big and huge novels, but just with some illustrations and a little bit of 1 or 2 words book. So when you introduce books for a child from the early childhood itself, child will grasp that and fall in love with books. And that's a beauty, not only the books, each and everything. So whatever you want your child to pick up in the later stage, introduce that during 0 to 6. Don't underestimate that age or take it for granted. So having said that, I was talking about these dinosaurs or monsters and fairy tales. And so as Sir said, whenever we teach a child about this Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, I feel so great about it. Yeah. But when we mindfully introduce, Vidya has taken a powerful step of creating this or introducing this Shloka book. And this is one of the prominent work. I consider this as a prominent work here. So there is so much in this Shloka book. So when you just tell your children, come on, let's chant Shloka today, and you recite some Shloka, how far will that child be able to grasp it? Maybe he might miss some of the accent or some of the words in that, or he might lose interest in a while. But when you introduce these kind of concept through books, especially for a child, younger child, through board books, the child, at least to the illustrations, he will fall in love with that book. I see that in my own house. I have a 2-year-old child. He just knew Vakratunda Mahakaya, only that shloka before. But I got this book a week back, and now he knows like 4 shlokas out of it. And yesterday we had been to Hornadu Annapurneshwari temple, and he was like, Amma, I want to see Annapurne Sadapurne. So he had already picked up, that he was asking us, Amma, where is Annapurne? So that's the beauty of this book. He has already started to chant around 4 to 5 shlokas from this. So that's the beauty of board books. I always keep talking to Vidya about this. We must bring more and more such topics in terms of book and introduce it to our children, which is very close to our culture. I mean, I'm not talking about the religious aspect about, there is nothing religious about this book, that I can clearly tell that, because in ancient days, these shlokas were chanted to calm the mind and our soul. And Sir has beautifully told the importance of shlokas, how your every speech and your speech becomes so clear when you chant these shlokas. Yeah. And so I already told about, just when you tell your children, let's chant sloka, they would not be able to get it so easily, but through these books, and when they see those illustrations, they fall in love with this. So let's be more mindful. I'm hoping to get these kind of books in other regional languages also. I also spoke to Vidya about this. Please come up with, at least in Kannada, we don't have much books in our regional languages, especially these board books and all of it. So when we introduce this, it will be of great value that we are going to give for our younger children. Today's children are tomorrow's generation, I mean, future generation, right? They are going to lead this world. So we want to leave a beautiful space for them, provide all the skills that is necessary for them, and they could take over this generation forward beautifully. And finally, I would like to thank you, Vidya, for coming up. And on behalf of all the parenting community here, I would like to thank you for coming up with such a beautiful concept, and all the best to you. Thank you for providing me this platform. Thank you, Anish.
Thank you so much, Sajani. Yes, we have that in pipeline to convert the book in the regional languages, Hindi, Sanskrit, Kannada, Tamil, and Telugu. So we are on the way. Me and Mahip, we are working on this project. We are yet to start it. So thank you so much for your input. Over to you, Anish.
Thank you, Vidya.
Thanks a lot, ma'am, for clearly explaining the importance of books, the impacts of using visual illustrations, as you said, through these books to the younger generation. That will definitely give a very good impact to, that will be more pleading to for them to get indulged in the Sanskrit shlokas and knowing their importance. And it feels really great to know that your kid has already started enjoying the Shloka book. So thanks a lot for sharing that. Next, we are about to jump into the best and much awaited part of this event, the book launch. Let's get ready for the book launch of Shloka Book by Vidya Shree. I request our guest, Shree Prabhakar Sir, to officially launch the book. Over to you, Vidya. Over there. We are getting ready for the book launch. So kindly wait. This is the much awaited part of the event. Vidya, are you there? Let's wait for a moment.
Just a moment.
Light ಸರಿ ಇದೆ ಸರಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ
Let's wait for a couple of minutes so that they can set it up. Yes, this is the moment. So this is the official launch of the book, the Shloka Book by Vidya Shree ji. I request everybody to just hold for a minute and hold the book in front of them, just in front of the camera, so that I can take a group snapshot. Just a second. Just a second. Hold for a while. Yes, Vidya, you are not visible. Just a second. Vidya Shri, could you please? Yeah. Yes. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I had taken the snapshot.
Just a moment, Anish.
Yes. So all the family members have gathered here for the book launch. So it feels so great. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So it feels so great that the youngest one in the family, Ashwi, is like strongly holding the book and tapping it. So yeah, this is the main motto of it. So enjoy the book. And this is Vidya Shree's mother, Veena Ganesh. So my mother. Hi, Amma.
Sir would like to give the book to my younger one.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Just a
Yes.
moment.
Thanks a lot, Vidya. Thanks a lot, Prabhakar Sir, and all the family members. Slowly, while she sets up the laptop. Yeah. Yeah, celebrating this moment. I now wish to hear from the superwoman behind the book, the ideator, Vidya Shree. Yes, what is the reason, Vidya, behind launching the Shloka book? And I want you to give us a brief explanation about the journey till date. Over to you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anish. Yeah. So I designed and started Samskaara, the Cultured You, a holistic transformation program for kids in the month of May 2021. While teaching kids the shlokas, I felt that kids learn shlokas soon when I explain them all the meanings, the significance of the shlokas, mainly through stories and pictures. They were catching that very soon. Meanwhile, I also discovered that my younger son Atharva, he loves to read books, especially board books with lot of illustrations and pictures. He used to observe and try to read along with my elder son Samartha. That's when I started searching whether there is any book on shlokas which can help kids understand the shlokas in a very easy way so that kids can visualize the shlokas. I even give this exercise to my Samskaara students. Whenever you learn a shloka, what is actually coming to your mind? What are you actually visualizing while I explain the shloka? Please put it on your drawing book. So I have received wonderful drawings about the shlokas, and it's all filled in the Facebook group. And they definitely learn it very soon. I couldn't find any colorful book with 12 Nitya Prarthana shlokas. Hence, I started searching for designers, illustrators, publishers who can work for this project. Finally, Faro's publishers, who are located in Delhi, accepted this project, and it kicked off in the month of August 2021. There are lots of board books on colors, letters, rhymes, numbers, stories, shapes. We get to see touch and feel books, but there is no board book on shlokas. But now we have a colorful book which tells you when to chant shlokas, which helps kid practice gratitude and positivity in their day-to-day life. And as Sir told, when kids practice the Sanskrit shlokas from morning till night, when they utter Sanskrit words, it will be so nice that they can improve their pronunciation skills and the way they speak. I recommend this book for kids right from 7 months to 14 years. Parents can start showing pictures initially and chant shlokas for them. Slowly, kids will start adopting that into their routine and they'll make it a habit. Not only shlokas, but lot of good habits and values can be shown through the colorful illustrations in the book. So this is a very simple reason why I started the board book. And I would like to share a video with all of you wherein I would like to show the behind the scenes and the way we welcomed the Shloka book. So let me just share my screen. Anish, please tell me if my screen is visible and if the audio, it's
Sure,
audible.
sure, Vidya. So we are all eager to watch this video, the behind the scene video.
Is it audible? One second, I'm just playing it.
Yeah.
Is it visible, Anish?
Could you please play? I'm able to see, but
Yeah,
could you please
I just started playing it.
Yes, it is audible. It is audible.
clap. ಎರಡಿದೆ.
I have
Oh my
watched
God, that was really
video
great.
not less than 20 times from 2 days. Thank you so much, Jyoti, for making this wonderful video. You've collated everything. Thank you so much. And I thank all of you who have come in the video for supporting me. And yeah, so this was the behind the scenes on the launch of the program. Uh, Anish, shall I start with the acknowledgement as well?
Yes, Vidya, go ahead.
Yeah. So I would like to take a big 5 minutes of your time, because this is the right opportunity for me to give my acknowledgement to all those who have supported. Please bear with me for 5 minutes. This is a very big thank you note. I would like to thank my family for accepting this idea, my husband for being my backbone, my father-in-law who is our strength. Without his consent, we generally don't jump into any decisions. My mother-in-law, my mom, my dad for their continuous support in improving my work, taking care of my little ones when needed. Even now, my mother is taking care of Atharva. Otherwise, this program wouldn't have been so smooth. And thanks for giving the blessings for all my projects. It's always said that when your closed ones say yes to what you wish to do, then no one can stop you from going ahead and reaching the milestone. Secondly, I would like to thank Faroes Publications for accepting this project without even giving a second thought to it. I would like to dedicate this book, this project, to my sons who have inspired me to make this book and who are always ready to murmur what I sing and chant. My sincere gratitude to my coach Priya Jagannathan for filling me confidence and showing me the light to move in the right direction. My social media manager Harini and my current social media manager Jyoti for constantly working with me to promote the book organically. We haven't done any paid ads or something, but they have helped me promote the books very organically. Special thanks to my husband Rajiv, my brother Anish, and my sister-in-law Tejaswini for listening to me patiently all the time and giving me inputs on illustrations, especially the last-minute corrections. They were like, no, this has to be done. You don't compromise. We need the best product. I would like to thank Mahip and Niharika from Faroes for patiently working with me and accepting multiple edits in the designs. They never said no, as they also wanted to release a quality product. I would like to thank my dad and Prabhakar Sir as well to helping me correct the shloka lyrics whenever I did any mistake. It'll be incomplete if I don't thank my students and their parents who welcomed the book so lovingly. All my students have purchased the book in spite of knowing more than 50 shlokas that they have learned in Samskaara program. That shows how much value and respect they give to me and my efforts. Finally, I would like to thank my friends and family for making the book reach more than 250 kids and in just 5 days of pre-launch. Thank you, Shrishu. Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you, Abhinaya. Thank you, Sangamitirai, Akshata, Anish, Lakshmi, Dwarkanath Uncle, Bharti Auntie, Shobha Auntie, Shobha Ma'am, Satish Sir, Shilpa Aluri, Srinivas Sir, Harini, Sucheta, Anusha Shriram, Rajlakshmi Ma'am, Ragini Shriram for ordering more than 5 copies and promoting the book to such a huge extent. Thank you, one and all. It gives me a lot of strength to work more and more towards this direction. Thank you so very much. Thanks. Thank you.
Oh my God. Wow, that was definitely a great idea that you have put up. And yeah, now it is live. And a humongous effort and an amazing journey altogether. So we never knew that there is so much of work to be done back behind any book for the matter. Thanks a lot, Vidya Shree, for all those detailings and acknowledgements. Yeah, as the pre-launch sale is still on, the book is now available in market in various e-commerce websites such as Amazon, Flipkart, and offline stores as well. Along with that, it is also being displayed in various temples and puja bandhas in Mysore. So you can go and purchase over there as well. You may also buy it from the mindfulmotherhood.com, which is the official website of Mindful Motherhood. I request Vidya Shree to share the links in the chat box for reference. So kindly have a look of it as soon as soon after this program. We would love to hear from you, and we would love to know the reviews and feedbacks regarding the book. Yeah, I think the program is getting even more interesting now. Moving forward, I would like to ask Srimati Shobha ma'am, how can we impart good values and habits for kids in school as part of their curriculum? So could you please give some insight about this? Shobha ma'am, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Firstly, I would like to thank Raghutam sir, who is my guru, for providing me this opportunity to talk to you people. And secondly, I heartfully congratulate Vidya. And I'm feeling like you people are giving me a last chance to talk. Na? It's really good because after watching all your activity, I am feeling very happy that, okay, that I have so many things to tell, but due to the limitation of time, I couldn't able to express everything. Today is a very good, auspicious day as everybody is feeling like it's a Shloka Book inauguration program, launching program. And in this program, many kids and parents are all there. I wanted to tell to the kids, Makla nimge shloka heg bantu anta gotta? First time when we read Ramayana, ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅರಣ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ 2 ಕ್ರೌಂಚ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳು ಆಟ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯ ರಮಣೀಯ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯವನ್ನ ಸವಿತಾ ಅವರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾ ಆ ಕ್ರೌಂಚ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೇಡ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಗಂಡು ಕ್ರೌಂಚ ಪಕ್ಷಿಗೆ ಆ ಬಾಣದಿಂದ ಹೊಡೆದು ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ಪಕ್ಷಿ ಕೆಳಗ್ ಬಿದ್ದು ಸತ್ತೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನರಳ್ತಾ ಇರತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಪಕ್ಷಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಕ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೂಕ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ದೃಶ್ಯ ಎಂತವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಹಳ ಅಸಹನೆ, ಆ ಕರುಣೆಯನ್ನ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಸುವಂತ ದೃಶ್ಯ. ಅಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿಯವರು ಬಹಳ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಡನ ಕಡೆಗೆ ತಿರುಗಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿನಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಪದಾನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಾ ನಿಷಾದ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾಂ ತ್ವಮಾಗಮಃ ಶಾಶ್ವತಿ ಸಮಃ ಯತ್ ಕ್ರೌಂಚ ಮಿಥುನಾದೇಕಂ ಅವಧಿಹಿ ಕಾಮಮೋಹಿತಂ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಕಾರಣವಾಗಿ ಹಕ್ಕಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಂದಂತಹ ಹೇ ಅನ್ಯಾಯಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾಪದ ಫಲವಾಗಿ ನೀನು ಈ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಸಾಯಿ ಅಂತ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಅವರ ಶಿಷ್ಯಂದ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಗಳ ಮುಖ ನೋಡಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಗದ್ಯ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಾಸಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಸಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಆ ಶಬ್ದಗಳನ್ನ ಒಂದು ವೀಣೆಯ ತಂತಿಯನ್ನ ಮೀಟಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಝೇಂಕಾರದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಹೊಂದಿಸಿ ನುಡಿಬಹುದಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಪದ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಗ ಆ ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು ಅದನ್ನ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಶೋಕದಿಂದ ನಾನು ನುಡಿದಂತಹ ಇದು ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಕರಿಯೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪಂಚಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಮಹಾನ್ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಗಾದೆನೇ ಇದೆ, ಬೆಳೆಯುವ ಸಿರಿ ಮೊಳಕೆಯಲ್ಲೇ, ನೂಲಿನಂತೆ ಸೀರೆ ತಾಯಿಯಂತೆ ಮಗಳು. ಅಮ್ಮ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡವಳು ಒಂದು ಮಗುವನ್ನ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ದಾರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಪಾತ್ರವನ್ನ ವಹಿಸ್ತಾಳೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಇವರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮೈಂಡ್ಫುಲ್ ಮದರ್ಹುಡ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಾಯಿಯ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲೇ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮದ್ವೆ ಮನೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಳೆ ಎಲೆ ಊಟವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಬಾಳೆ ಎಲೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬಾಳೆ ಎಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಯಾರಿಗಾರ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಕುಡಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಬಾಳೆ ಎಲೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಎಡಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕುಡಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ, ನಾವು ಪಾಲಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಈ ಸ್ಕ್ವಯರ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಎಲೆಯನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು ಧರ್ಮಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಉದ್ದ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅಡ್ಡ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೆಲವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಕುಡಿಯುವ ನೀರು ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಮಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಕುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಎಡಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಬಲಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೀರನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಡಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕರ್ಮಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀರನ್ನ ಎಡಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋರಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳೆದಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ, ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ, ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಒತ್ತನ್ನ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಚಿಂತನೆ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳಿತ್ತು, ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬೆರಳೆಣಿಕೆಯಷ್ಟು ಗುರುಗಳಿದ್ರು, ಅದನ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಜುಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸರಿ ಯಾವುದು ತಪ್ಪು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ದೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಅವನು ಅವ್ರ ತಾಯಿನ ಹೊಡ್ದ, ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆನ ಹೊಡ್ದ, ವೃದ್ಧಾಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಅಟ್ಟದ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು? ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ನೋಡೋರ್ಗೆ ನಾನ್ ಹೇಳೋಂತ ಕಿವಿ ಮಾತು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಗು ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೀವ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದಿರೋ ಮೊದಲು ನೀವ್ ಅದನ್ನಾಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ನೀವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನೇ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೋಗು, ಬಾ, ಹೋಗೆ, ಬಾರೆ ಈ ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸ್ವತಃ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸೋದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನ್ ಪ್ರೌಡಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲಿನಿಂದ ನಾನ್ ಕಲ್ಸಿರೋದು ಹೋಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಮೊದಲು ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಕೊಡೋದನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಲಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ತಂದೆಗೆ, ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವೋ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರು, ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುಗಳು ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರು ಹೇಗಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಕಲಿತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಉತ್ತಮ ಸತ್ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಮಾಜನ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಆಚಾರಗಳೇನು, ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯಗಳೇನು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕಿದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಗಿಡವಾಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗದ್ದು ಮರವಾಗಿ ಬಗ್ಗೀತೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮಾತಿದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, 0 ಇಂದ 6 years ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀವ್ ಏನನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ 98% ಗ್ರಾಸ್ಪಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರು ಮಗು ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಓವರ್, ಯಾವಾಗ when these things are becoming an habit, then subconscious mind will react to that. ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ, ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ಏನನ್ನ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವೋ, ಏನನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಅದು ನಾವಾಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು, ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬುಕ್ as one of the part of my curriculum. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಶಾಲೆಯನ್ನ ಪ್ಯಾಷನೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್, ಗುರುಕುಲ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನ್ನ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ. ರೈಮ್ಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ರೈಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ, ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓದುವಂತ ಮಗು ಒಂದು ಶ್ಲೋಕವನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಕ್ಲಾಪ್ ನಾನು ಓಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಪ್ರೌಡ್ ಟು ಸೇ ದಿಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಯು ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ದಿಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ for Vidya ma'am, my concern is that kindly write a book on what is our rituals. For example, ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಯಾರನ್ನಾರ ನೋಡ್ರೆ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೈ ಮುಗಿತೀವಿ. ಈ 2 ಕೈಯನ್ನ ಮುಗಿದು ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಹಣೆಗೆ ಕುಂಕುಮ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಯಾಕೆ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿ ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು? ತೀರ್ಥ ಯಾಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಸನ್ ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ರಿಚುವಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀರಿ ವಿತ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ರೀಸನ್. ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಯು. ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ NEP ಅಂಡರ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಬಹುದು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಡೂ ದಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವಿತ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್, ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ನೀವು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹಳೆಯ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಗಳು ನೆನಪಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕ್ರಿಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅಂಡ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಬಹಳ ಯಂಗ್ ಏಜ್ ನಲ್ಲೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ. ತುಂಬಾ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಯಸ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ ತುಂಬಾ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮ್ಮಂತವರ ಸಹಕಾರ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಶ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇದೇ ತರ ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ದಿಸ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ.
Thank you so much, madam. Definitely, I'll take this point. I will definitely plan for that.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಶೋಭಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್. And it is true, kids are like mirror. They reflect what parents do. So let us all follow good habits, be cultured, and make sure that the kids are in the right path. Thanks a lot once again, ma'am. Next, I would also like to request our publishing partner, Mr. Mahib Bhatia, who is the overseas manager at Faros Books Private Limited, Delhi, to share his thoughts and experience while working on the Shloka Book project and also with Vidya. Over to you, Mahib.
Niharika,
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
yes,
Yeah,
yes, Niharika.
we have Niharika, who is the director of
Yes, I'm so sorry.
the Faros
Mahib,
Books.
at the moment is not here. So,
Yes, Niharika. Yes, please.
I will be speaking on his behalf. Sorry, I'm actually not in a position to start my video. So, if
Oh, no problem, no
No
problem.
problem, no problem.
Okay. So, working with Vidya has been a privilege, and it was really, it was very definitely a time-taking project, but a project that we are very proud of, and we really hope that the readers, the kids who are reading this book, like it, they love it, and we really hope that they get the knowledge that Vidya is trying to impart to them. And if even one or two kids are able to grasp something out of it, I think it will be great. And that is what we had also tried to promote, that the kids whoever read them, they get the knowledge, and they learn our culture through these books. So it was a pleasure working with Vidya, and we really hope that all of you like this book. So that is all I have to say. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Niharika. Yeah, it was indeed. And thanks for all your continuous support for this the Shloka Book project. So we look forward for your cooperation and support for her next projects as well.
Definitely.
Thank you, Niharika. And convey our wishes to Mahib as well. Yeah. Next, moving forward, as Vidya Shree said, there were plenty of books sold during the pre-sale, and I'm sure that kids might have fallen in love with this board book. Hence, we felt it would be really great to know their experience and reviews on the Shloka book. So I would like to invite Ms. Lakshmi to share a few words about the Shloka book. Lakshmi, are you able to? Yeah. Please unmute yourself. Yes, Lakshmi.
Yeah, I'm audible. Okay, there may be a delay with me. So
Yes,
first of all, congratulations to Vidya. Before talking about the book, I just want to take 2 minutes to share my experience on seeing the graph of Vidya. So she's my friend's wife. So whenever in the office we used to have calls, I used to hear a very soothing voice who is singing. That's how I know Vidya before even I know her. And I started observing her mindful motherhood. So Rajiv used to send me This is mindful motherhood. Please try to promote it as much as you can. But when I started going through the website, I could see the voice is really soothing, and it's very connecting. Then when I heard about Shloka's program, and also the way she designed it, I could very well connect. Yes, this is what something I'm waiting for my kid to have. And though I could not articulate, rather than searching where to go and all, it's like it came as a package, I would say. Then I immediately enrolled him. He doesn't know much of words in Sanskrit and all, but we used to speak to him in mother language Telugu. But as she was teaching, without even seeing without even reading it somewhere, just by listening to her, he used to reciprocate. And whenever he's calm, silent, also whenever he's doing some work, continuously be chanting them. So as a personal experience I know the power of the sound, whatever is the sound we utter. Before that, kids, they don't know, like they will be singing some filmy songs, that this English rhymes and all, which they're just doing it for time pass, that's fine, but it's not really helping their system. That I could clearly feel when he's reciting shloka, the vibrations that are causing, that really help the kid in their development. And whatever they collect and continuously when they recite, so it's helping their memory also, and the way they recollect. It has a lot of benefits. I could see. So this shloka, as ma'am said, however, it's been originated. Mainly, I want to talk about the whatever is the benefits that internally this any shloka is having, that which has encouraged me to take this book as my personal project, I would say. I really connected to this book as soon I heard about it. I was really overwhelmed. A heartful thanks to Vidya to put it into a project and make it happen. So I could see after listening to the shlokas, along with my kid, even I was learning all these shlokas, to be frank. In the way of teaching him, I was also learning them. So I could see we can know the words, Sanskrit words, which are helping him. It's complex amalgamation of proper arrangements of the words, which the vibrations are helping them. Definitely, I could see on myself. And listening to the shlokas, he's asking me more questions. So who is this? What is this? He's learning a lot of concepts and about each god, or like whatever is residing in us. He's trying to learn more about it. I have learned a lot about it. So the 50 shlokas, whatever we have learned, I could see has covered a lot of concepts, which has a very deep root. It's just not one shloka or 2 lines or 3 lines. It's not like that. It has a very deep root. If one interested to learn, there is a lot to learn. So that I really felt very happy that I have enrolled him in a proper program first time. Otherwise, all the other things, whichever I enroll my kid, like just for the sake of time pass, and so that he will just learn something. But this is something I clearly felt he's learning something right, and it will definitely help him in his future also. That's why I enrolled him in the further advanced programs also. And talking about Vidya, she's a mixture of many positive things I could see. She's very inspiring, and the idea, the way she has put it, and the way she's growing, and the way in her own way she's trying to help kids and moms like us, and very positively, very friendly she reaches the kids. Everything is like very, very inspiring. I started changing myself. The way I speak to my kid, I changed after seeing Vidya. I have learned a lot of things. So more than my friend, now I connected to Vidya, I would say. And this book is something, whatever is the imagination kid is having, after learning the shlokas, it has given a pictorial representation. The first thing Mithu said after seeing all the complete book is like, where are the shlokas? So I told I'll definitely pass this to ma'am. And he was asking if this is in Telugu, it will be really helpful. It will be really good, he was telling. And as part of just promoting my happiness, sharing my happiness with my friends and all, I was telling everyone, this is a wonderful book you must have. I think this is the first time I have told, I usually won't connect much, but I try to reach as much as I can. Many moms, they responded, oh, there is a program like this, we don't know, we would love to join our kids. And many have taken Vidya's contact. Then I understood, okay, a lot of people are there who wanted such thing, but they are also not able to articulate or like catch a right person to hand over their kids to the teacher. Along with this program or book, she has a lot of very good ideas and benefited things which kids and all of us also need to learn. I would definitely wanted her to bring out all her ideas into practicality, and all the many people will get benefited, believe me. It is a right path that many are looking forward. Not able to put all my thoughts yet, but like I really want to thank Vidya from bottom of my heart. And she has a very good idea which she has put it forward for many people. And thank you so much for this opportunity. Thanks a lot to Vidya and all. Thank you. All the best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi. Lakshmi has created a separate WhatsApp group, including me and my husband and all her friends, and she is promoting books on my behalf. That was such a big thing for me, because we generally are so busy in our lives with the work, kids, and our personal time. And on top of that, you created a separate group, and you promoted the books, and there were so many of them buying the books, and few of them also joined the program. I'm so very thankful to you, Lakshmi. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you, Vidya. And next, I would like to invite Gayatri Shankar ma'am to share a few words about the book.
Thank you, Anish. Congratulations, ma'am. This is indeed a very, very, very proud moment. And it's so lovely that you made it your entire family project. It's really heartwarming to see how every single person in your family has supported you. That I think goes into like when I was, the moment you hold the book in your hand, you get such positive vibes. The connect, like how ma'am was saying, the connect happens the moment you hold the book in your hand. So it's really a beautiful moment, and the illustrations and how you have sequenced the book right from the time a child wakes up to the time the child goes to sleep. All the activities like eating, going to school, meeting teachers, showing gratitude in each step. You've covered it so beautifully. The Nitya shlokas have been sequenced so beautifully that, it's a wonderful compilation, ma'am. And like how Shobha ma'am said, this is only your first. We are looking forward to many, many more books from you with scientific explanation, so that nowadays children question everything. They are like, why should we do this? Why should we do that? And sometimes even parents, we have to go back and Google and search and, explain it to them. So, books that explain our rituals will be a great, a great addition, ma'am. And I can see how much of details have gone into this, like even the dress, the night suit that the child is wearing has diyas on it. Amazing attention to detail. Like the last one has Hari on it, the dress that He's wearing as Hari written on it. So beautiful. I think the attention to detail is amazing. Thank you so much, ma'am. I can't thank you enough. And this is going to be, definitely a gift that I'm going to give out for Upanayana ceremony. And this will just make wonderful for any birthday.
Gayatri, I think somebody is on mute. I request all of you to please mute yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Aditi.
I was just saying that this is going to be the gift that I'm going to choose for Avyuk's Upanayana, and also this will be a gift that I will choose to give out for all birthday parties. We go around looking for nothing can be more meaningful than this. And thank you for making it a board book, ma'am. I can pass it on to, once Avyuk has grown up with it, I think I can pass it on to the next generation. It's amazing. It's amazing, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your pre-order. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Gayatri. Yeah, finally, I request everyone, including the kids, the parents who already have a copy of this book with them, to hold it in front of the camera and stay for a while. So this is basically to get a group pic in a gallery mode. So I request all the guests of honors to hold the book and bring all your family members in front of the video, and let's take a group pic and capture this happy moment. And also I request Vidya to make sure that you set the zoom in gallery mode as well. I guess this is the great moment to capture and yes. Vidya, could you please put it in gallery mode?
Yeah.
I request everyone to hold the book in front of them, in front of the camera. Yes, everybody enable your videos so that we can take a pic. I repeat, everybody enable the video and hold the book in front of the camera so that we can take a group pic.
Group photo early.
Those who have already switched on can switch off so that others are also visible.
Yes. Yes, let me take the pic. Vidya, if possible, you also take a screenshot from your end.
Thank you all.
They have taken the pic, right, Vidya?
The recording will be available, so those who are missed, we will again take a snapshot. Not to worry.
Yes. So shall we go to the next part, the final part, that is vote of thanks. So I would like to invite Avyuk to give the vote of thanks. Yes, Avyuk.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me an opportunity for delivering the vote of thanks. We learned a lot about why it is important to impart culture to the kids of our generation. Thank you very much, Prabhakar Sir. We learned the advantages of introducing books right from the tender age. Thank you, Sajani ma'am. It's such a nice thought that Shobha ma'am is on her mission to introduce the Shloka Book and Samskaara programs right from the preschool level of education. We thank you very much for this step, ma'am. Many thanks to Vidya ma'am and team for introducing the Shloka book, which is so colorful for kids like us. I thank Pharaoh's publishers for accepting this project and being with us till today. The parents and all my dear friends and family who have attended this program today. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Anish uncle for taking us through this wonderful event. Thank you all.
Thank you, Avyut.
Yes, thanks a lot, Avyu. Yes, before we wind up, let me pick up, let me get into the chat box and see if there is any questions. Yeah, I don't see any questions. So yeah, as a token of appreciation, we would like to give Prabhakar Sir. Yeah, one second. Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Vidya, I request you to give a token of appreciation to Prabhakar for being here with us for this wonderful event. Also, Vidya, could you please spotlight your video? Spotlight your video. Yes. Vidya and Rajiv, you are not visible. Kindly adjust the camera a bit. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Once again, thanks a lot, Prabhakar Sir and ma'am. Thank you all so much for your time and being with us throughout the event. It was indeed a great event for me to host as well. So I thank Vidya Shree ji for giving me this opportunity. And I wish her a great success and may you reach more heights. I wish you all the best for all your future projects. And yeah, finally, this is Anish Dutta signing off. Have a great day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Anish, for accepting this. It was a very big pleasure for all of us. Thank you, Anisha.
Thank you,
Thank
Vidya.
you all for joining us. Thank you so much. In case you have any questions, we are open for questions. Or else we would like, let's wind up. I would like to stop the recording.